Hi guys, Johnny Good here for Real Home Studio. Today taking a look at how drum trigger software can save the day. Okay, let's jump straight in. Hands up straight off the bat. I went into this recording knowing I was going to make next to no effort recording these drums, and I'll tell you why. We had 3 hours to record the band in a large hall. It was also a video shoot with 3 different cameras, and I'm in the band. So all in all, I had my hands full. Now, there was no time to spend fiddling around with mics, and not really much point, to be honest, in that hall. We weren't going to get anywhere with in 3 hours with 2 or 3 mics on the drum kit. So I'd made the decision before I went into that project that we're just going to get enough signal to trigger the software, and what will be. And I had pretty much quite a lot of confidence that it was going to turn out okay using Drumagog in post. So we had the kick mic was just literally in front of the kick drum, the drum head, but the drum head had no access to get into the drum itself because it was advertising the band on the front. So this is what we got. So I kind of got what I deserved, really. A very muffled, unpleasant kick. But let's dial in Drumagog. Now with Drumagog, you can blend in the samples, and that's really handy if you've got a half decent snare sound or something. But with this, there's not really worth anything keeping. So we're just going to go the whole hog and dial in a kick sample. And straight away, yes, an artificial way of doing it, but completely saves the day. We've got a very pleasant sounding kick which we can work with. Drumagog's very simple to use. You can just see here on the bottom left, you can just dial in here to get the bar to the right level of sensitivity to trigger in the sample. Okay, so our kick's sounding good. So let's move on and listen to our other mic, which was on the snare. Now the snare came out somewhat better than the kick. Much more usable. There's a fair amount of hats as well, which I ended up keeping and using it just as these 2 mics in the recording. But what you can do is, again, bring on Drumagog, and if you feel like, for example, that I wanted a bit more sort of biscuit tinny toppiness, you can just dial in a sample like this. Again, just being triggered by the snare hits, not by the hats. And start to dial that in. You can blend in a sound like that just to enrich and whatever you feel may be lacking in your snare. So now let's put the 2 together and a little bit of parallel processing on the kit as well. Now we've got a usable drum sound in this for this video shoot, which sounds plenty good enough once you put the whole band together and put it to the video. It came out really, really well. And certainly cut down on an immense level of stress. I'm a big fan of using trigger software. I think anything that makes life easier and particularly gets you a result when you're a working musician, and you don't come away with a fail but come away with a success, it absolutely has its place. I hope you did find that video useful. My name's Johnny Good for Real Home Studio. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, make sure you have yourself a great day.